Now, discussing the innovative or controversial topics regarding families of members that are incarcerated, we have policies in prisons make it difficult for inmates and their families to maintain a relationship. Meaning so is that the correctional policies and practices that govern contact between prisoners and the families often impede rather than support the maintenance of family ties. The security and the safety rationale that dominates the prison environment is obvious in some policies. The primary intent of others, the rate structure for prisoner telephone systems, seem to be subsidize prison budgets and generate profits and or to exert social control, not only over our prisoners but over their kin as well. Rules frequently bear little relevance to correctional goals and are insensitive to prisoners' family structures, cultural differences, and even the children's needs. We also have the lacking of parenting programs in prison offered the perspective that incarcerated parents involved with and attachment to their children can prevent intergenerational crime and that parenting programs can teach and help parents become better parents. Meaning so is that if these programs were to be offered in the prisons, it can help give them a step stool of what life will be when leading out of prison. So they are not shocked or not in this, their families are not are struggling so much that it's not a shock to them. They have something to fall back. Like that program that I mentioned earlier, the Friends Outside, not just benefits the family of the incarcerated relative, but also helps the incarcerated or the inmate himself or herself be prepared to how to make change their life outside of prison. So, although the effectiveness of these programs in achieving that objective has been soundly demonstrated, the reasoning behind program intervention has a strong research and theoretical base. The importance of family relationships and parenting practices in children development and the prevention of delinquency is a recurrent finding in studies of delinquency. The maintenance of family ties are incarcerated individuals have been found to be important for juveniles as well as adults. The more nurturing aspects of parenting or absence thereof, parental involvement, attachment, and rejection has also consistently shown a strong association with delinquency. Moreover, research indicates that the effects of parental criminality on delinquency are indirect and mediated by parental attachment and parental discipline style. So, like this bulletin is discussing how the financial aspects of keeping up with incarcerated family members is also a burden because most families experience financial losses as a result of a parental incarceration. And the loss is greatest for those families who try to maintain the convicted individual as a family member. These are the costs in maintaining a household, the loss of income of the imprisoned parent who was contributing to the household, because sometimes the one who is incarcerated is the main provider for the household. Also, legal fees associated with criminal defense and appeals, the costs associated with maintaining contact during imprisonment, and the cost of maintaining the prisoner while he is in prison. Meaning that sometimes, depending on the crime of the parent who has been incarcerated, fines can be very expensive, coming to lawyers, coming to feeding the inmate and keeping in contact. As mentioned before, the travels, the phone calls, the sending the packages. Sometimes the prices not sometimes, but the prices do add up, and families are already struggling. If grandparents have to take in the child, it's already a burden enough, and now they have to deal with these financial issues. Another one is the cost of maintaining the prisoner while he is in prison. So we know that many of the in the United States, maintaining an inmate in prison costs a lot of money. Therefore, a controversial topic is always regarding prisons making more money rather than our tax money going into better allocations.